Have you recently assessed the skill set, talent, mindset, and growth potential in your team? The expectations and requirements have changed over the last few years on these skill sets. In this short video, I want to walk you through perspective on assets and liabilities in your team. If you ask any successful CEO or business owner what is the secret to their success, very often they will tell you that it's their people, which means the people are very talented, they have a right mindset, and there's a lot of growth potential in their team. All of those items simply require a lot of commitment to personal and professional development, which means that people are committed and there's a discipline around them. This sounds like a lot of hard work. I recently learned from Grant Cardone in his 10x Mentor book, audiobook, that how to assess assets and liabilities in your team. Especially if you have a technology and IT department, this is very critical to assess assets and liabilities in your team. So when Grant was talking about assets and liabilities in business, he was talking about general in terms that applies to any departments. But this is very critical for any IT departments or any technology related department in your business. So let me break it down for IT department, but as I mentioned, this will apply to any department in your business or just a general business as well. So when you hire people, or when I hire people in IT department, we hire a great talent. We always look for top talent in industry. So when we hire them, as you know, over the time, technology changes, business changes, industry changes, expectation changes, requirement changes. These people, when we hired, they were asset to your business. They were great asset to your team. But over the time, because the industry changes and everything else changes around them, have those people kept up to date? And if they haven't kept up to date, are they still an asset or are they becoming liabilities for your business? So that's the question. So how do you assess it? How do you keep a track of that stuff? So when a business owner need to make a decision, you need relevant information to make a decision. But people who are giving you advice or giving you information, have they kept up to date with everything? Or they just want to keep doing the way things they were doing 10 years ago, 20 years ago? If that's the case, these people not asset to your company and your team anymore, they have become liabilities. So you need to be mindful, how do you assess the skill set, that what it was an asset at one point, is it still asset or is it become a liability over the time and causing more damage to your business than good in your business? So the second point I want to mention is innovation. Innovation in your operations department and in your business comes from right talent, right mindset, right growth potential, and a lot of commitment to your business. If your staff is simply just behind or having a hard time just to keep up to date with all the changes around their business, they're never going to focus on innovation. So what do you have to do to bring your staff up to date, and so they can look into all the innovations that are required in your operations department or in your company or business process? So there's two different skill sets. So if they're just struggling to keep up to date with all the changes around them, they're never going to focus on innovations and new ways of doing things in your business and automating a lot of business process that your business required. So consider innovation that, do you have a people who are asset to your innovation in your business, or do you have liabilities that are going to hold you to finding a new ways of delivering product and services in your business? So third thing I want to mention is who is responsible for that. So if your people were asked at one point and then they fell behind on both personal and professional development and they became a liability, so who's responsible for that? You have to figure out, do you expect the people to keep up to date, or as a business owner or a CEO, you have to enforce certain a level of training or a certain level of assessment and measurement so the people are motivated to work on both personal and professional development. In our business, working on a personal and professional development is part of their job. So how do you approach assets and liabilities in your team? The first thing you want to do is make a list of that and assess what's asset and what's the liabilities, not only people, but also the skill set they have. What skill set people have that is an asset to your business, and what skill set or trade they have which is liability to your business. Make a complete list of all those items. Once you have those items listed, the second thing you want to do is make professional and personal development part of their job description. So they have a roles and responsibilities, but also make personal and professional development part of that. So once you make that part of it and you can allocate time to it, people will invest time and start working on a personal and professional development. And a third item, definitely measure. So measure both personal and professional development and also job performance. So measure three things instead of measuring a one, personal, professional development and the job, the responsibilities they have, and then reward people. Definitely you want to reward, we have a bonus program and on the performances. Definitely rewarding people on based on how much time they invest in a personal and professional development. It's an asset to you, it's a benefit to your business, it's going to help you grow your business. So definitely you need to reward people, so encourage that in your team as well. So, and that's how what we find is a worked for us, and I hope that will work for you as well. If you implement those three items I mentioned, you will turn all the liabilities in your IT department, especially in your IT departments or in your, any other department in your company, into asset very soon. So use that three steps of process. I hope that will help you to grow your business again. Hope that information was helpful. I'm always looking forward to your feedback. Don't forget to send me your feedback. On my YouTube channel, there's about 156 interviews with the business leaders or business owners on a similar topics, what we just covered. So I'm gonna include a link below this video to my YouTube channel. Go watch a couple of discussions. Hope you like all the discussions, especially the one with the Carrie Persky. She was talking about a similar approach to your IT department or other departments in your company as well. So hope you like it. Until next time, enjoy. Thank you. Bye-bye.